Hi, welcome back to my channel, Fix and Repair. I'm going to be putting a different manual floor shifter in my 96 Chevy Silverado because it had a push button. Put a different engine in it, put a different trans in it, and I'll have a different transfer case. But this is what I came across. I got this out of a 2002 Silverado. I think they made them from 99 to maybe 2006, 7, something like that. And this shifter had a shift knob on it, not like the old style where they're threaded. This was actually bonded to it. So I started cutting it off, and then I took it and I burned it off the rest of the way, and I was able to slide it off. And you probably know, if you go on eBay, these covers for these shifters, there's one joker on eBay that's selling the cover, just the Benzel, for $140. Of course, you get free shipping. Oh, wow. Yeah, right. And they weren't that great anyway, because when you would go to shift it, nothing would light up. Like, say, for instance, this old style from the 80s trucks. This thing actually is manual, and it slid up and down. You could see it, and it lit up, and you could see what gear you were in. So I went out, and I decided that I'd buy one of these knobs for 20 bucks. And I'm going to take it, and I'm either going to thread it and put it on here, or I'm going to JB weld it on there, something. I'm going to attach it on there somehow. And I had to come up with a piece of plastic that would cover it up. Well, this is what I came up with. This came off a Kohler engine. I believe the air filter is underneath this little cover here. And this just so happens to be the same size as that. And I'm going to make this thing fit. I'm going to attach it on there instead of paying $140. Alright, so this is my finished product here. So you can see I have the fan shroud, or the top of the engine shroud, for a Kohler 22 horsepower engine. And if you take that off of there, junk, that was the flip top where the air filter was underneath. Get focus here a little bit more. Turn the camera, there you go. And that's how I made my cover for my shifter that I'm going to put in my 96 Chevy. And then this knob here, this came off of a Dodge, and they use the NP241 also in Dodge. That'd be the NP241B for Dodge, and the NP241C is a Chevy. So they had the same shift pattern. Here's an example of the knob. I got this off of eBay. I got this for 20 bucks. And if you take the cap off, it has a nut on the inside, and it's threaded in here. So to make that fit on that shaft, I found a plastic barb. I ground down the barb just a little bit, and I drilled out the center of it, the barb, so it would fit on this shaft, the shifter shaft. Fit snug. I put JB weld on the shaft, shoved the barb on there, and put JB weld around the barb, and put the shifter knob. And you don't have to worry about, this one's different, where it's universal shaped all the way around, where the Chevy one is contoured. And then all I had to do was pry it with a screwdriver and pop in the little cap on the top. Which actually is a lot better, because on the Chevys they only have little insignias right in here to tell you if it's in what gear it's in, which is hard to see at nighttime. As I showed earlier in the video, the older Chevys, they actually lit up and you could tell. And in the 90s Chevy trucks, they had it where a little picture of a truck, and then when you shift it into different gears, it would show you what part is engaged, and that would light up. For some reason, the 2000s, the early ones, they didn't have anything that lit up. So this will work nice. And I'll take it apart and show you what it looks like. I painted everything. I also, if you need some good lube, I use this stuff here. This CRC power lube. The reason I like it is because you can also use electrical components. I show a distributor cap right there. Alright. Make sure it's in focus. I'll take it apart real quick. I'll show you how I put it on first. So these top screws, and this part just slides out, and that was the part that had a little crack in it. I just put some JB weld on the back side. And there's the cover. That's what it looks like on the inside. And there's the shifter. You can see I cut the top metal piece off so it fit. Pretty much it, and I painted it, touched it up. pretty much it. Like I said, it's a lot cheaper than buying one. It's hard. They're kind of hard to find in the junkyard. So if you like my video, please subscribe, give me a thumbs up, and cheap, easy way to make a shifter cover for what, $19.99 to 2006-7 manual shifter for 4-wheel drive. All right, thank you.
Sit, Ace. Aw, good dog.
Woo!